Hi, everybody. So today's Monday. That means it's time for family movie night, and we are continuing on our Disney Scares month. And today we're talking about Return to Halloweentown. And I usually don't do movies that I don't really like on this series, but I really wanted to kind of finish the series because I've done all the other Halloweentown films and I really enjoyed them. But this is definitely the weakest of the group, and it's not a particularly strong film. I think the biggest problem is that they recast Marnie with a new actress. I guess they couldn't work out the deal. And so they have Sarah Paxton playing Marnie as opposed to Kimberly J. Brown. And we also have Sarah Paxton playing the younger version of the Debbie Reynolds character, Agatha. And that's the biggest problem with this movie is not only did they recast, but they didn't recast it in a very interesting way. I feel like there's something that's very relatable about Kimberly J. Brown that brings a lot to Marnie as a character. She feels more like an everyday teenager than Sarah Paxton to me. Having Debbie Reynolds in the movie very much, you have her younger version. She's really only in one tiny scene, and I mean that's a huge part of what makes these movies work is the comedic timing and the presence of Debbie Reynolds, the chemistry between Kimberly J. Brown and Debbie Reynolds. So to have both of them basically be gone from this movie, I think is a huge problem. But basically, the story of this movie is that you have Marnie going off to college, and she decides to go to a college in Halloweentown for witches and wizards, and she is sent there with her brother, with Dylan, to kind of keep track of her because the mom's really worried about her. And it turns out that there is this curse, mystery of the gift that was placed by this woman named Splendora. We figure out who that is through the course of the movie. And we also have Lucas Grabel back as Ethan. I honestly forgot that he was in the previous one. And he's pretty good. He's fun. And there's these trio, this like sinister sisters that are out to get Marnie. They don't like her, that they're not allowed to do magic in Halloweentown because it's now been open to everybody and not just witches and warlocks. So they're kind of your classic Mean Girls type of characters. There's some going back in time, and she gets to spend time with the younger version of Agatha. You get to see some of, those kinds of shenanigans happening. I mean, these movies have never been like great as far as production values and things like that, but I feel like this one is particularly weak in that department. There's really just nothing kind of campy and fun. It's all just kind of cheap looking, where I think the other ones had a little bit more fun with the production values. And I don't know, I just think that not having Debbie Reynolds or Kimberly J. Brown was a big problem with this movie. But, it's like a serviceable, I guess, sort of school, Mean Girls, uh, magic and kind of story. So if you are in the mood for that kind of thing, you just want to finish the series, then I think you can watch it. If not, then you should probably just skip this one. But if you want to finish up the series, then it's okay, but it's definitely the weakest of the group. So yeah, let me know what you think of this one. Do you agree with me that it's the weakest? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I have my playlist with all of my Disney Scares Month reviews, so please take a look at that. And check out the merch store and the patron group. I would really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.